Hey everyone, Bryan Lebo out here in sunny Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, before we actually get to this property tour video, I want to take a few moments to say a few things. First of all, thank you so much for watching. If you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, then obviously you've seen me on here over the past year. I just want to thank you again for your support for your business. It's been a wonderful time and a wonderful opportunity. And because of that, Michael and I thought it would be very interesting to take this channel to a different level and kind of take you behind the scenes. Now, if you subscribe to my channel, then you know that I'm good for the monthly updates, I'm good for news updates, but I also show you the luxury side of real estate. So while I do sell luxury real estate, and it's always fun to watch $2 and $10 million homes and take in all the beautiful architecture, we're here to make money. So today, instead of showing you a luxury home, we're going to show an investment opportunity vehicle that makes an awful lot of sense. Now, depending how this goes, if you guys like this content, then as these deals come in, we're going to keep throwing them up here. Now, this property in particular, if this were 6 months ago, it would have already sold. It would have sold in a day, and it would have sold for $600,000 because that's what the comps are going for. This is located in a master plan community called Desert Shores. It's a very nice high-end neighborhood. It's the place where you and I would want to live. But again, we're here to make money. So this house would have sold for $600,000. Currently, they're down to $500,000, and I think we can do a little bit better than that. So I know this floor plan intimately because I just remodeled this, I don't know, about 6 months ago for another investor. So I know how much it costs to remodel. I know the pitfalls. And let me tell you, when we get to this bathroom, you guys are going to enjoy that. So enough talking. Without further ado, let's roll the tape and let's check out this property. Welcome everyone to the property in question. Now, first off, we're going to give you the obligatory street scene. As you can tell, it's a very lovely neighborhood, very quiet, not a lot of cars on the streets. In general, this is not your typical rental neighborhood. This is more of a family-owned neighborhood. Now, we're in Desert Shores, which is a master planned community centered around three fairly large lakes, and we are actually very close to one of them. Now, one of the things you'll notice is the desert landscaping has already been done, so that'll save on costs as well as liability from having grass. Now, this particular home in question, I've already remodeled this exact same floor plan a few months ago, so I know it like the back of my hand. All right, now when we first come in, again, this home, there's nothing wrong with this home. It's just needs work. Now, first off, we have this little pony wall. Thought about getting rid of it, but then you have to create more steps. So last time we left this, obviously there's your staircase, but let's check out the property first. Now, the flooring here is actually fine. There's nothing wrong with this. It's a laminate flooring. It actually looks nice, but our goal is to have the whole house seamless, so it's probably gonna go. The good news is the window treatments are in good condition, so we can actually repurpose those, which saves us some money. Again, we are in the formal living room and dining room, which is a little bit worthless, but it's nice that we have the volume ceilings and overall nice aesthetic. Now here we go into the kitchen and family room. So, the one negative is that these ceilings are only 8 feet, so it's a little bit tight in here, but didn't seem to have much of an issue. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is make a showcase out of this. We have a gas fireplace, which we'll rip out, put in a more modern electric fireplace, and build a nice media wall, whether it's out of shiplap or a decorative tile. But that really transforms this place and makes it a lot more modern, since typically the television was designed to go here. All right, now, as we pan around to the kitchen, effectively, we're gonna get rid of all the cabinets. As you can see, the cabinets are oak. We have exposed hinges. It's very antiquated. Not to mention, if we were to stain it, it would look like we basically just painted oak cabinets. So we're gonna replace them with more modern shaker style cabinets, which gives it a much better aesthetic. Now, for the main kitchen area, again, same issue with all of these cabinets. We don't have a refrigerator, so we need to replace the refrigerator. The microwave oven is actually totally satisfactory. So we don't need to purchase a microwave oven, which is inexpensive anyways. questionable on the range. The range is actually not that bad. I think we could probably clean this up and salvage it. Now, heading over this direction, the dishwasher is actually in good condition and is relatively expensive, being a Bosch. You will notice over here that the bar is a little damaged, so it'd be less expensive to just find a replacement part than purchase a new dishwasher for $500–600. All right, now obviously we're gonna replace the cabinets with modern ones. We're gonna put in prefabricated quartz countertops. And one of the big things, you know, you wouldn't think it makes that much of a difference, but we're gonna shave down this bar return. It really just opens the kitchen up a lot more and makes it look a lot more modern. So that's the first thing we're gonna do, is rip that right out. As you can see, it's a little unnecessary. It won't protrude quite as far. And really, I don't see you putting bar stools here and encumbering the hallway. Now we do have a recessed light here, and you know, at least they did a better job with the fluorescent lights, but fluorescent lights are still fluorescent lights. Typically, this has some plastic and it's a little bit of a different surround. We're gonna rip these lights out, and I've got a really nice decorative light that's inexpensive, and it really kind of centers the kitchen and looks great. All right, let's see a bit more. So, I mean, I don't even know how I didn't even talk about this. The elephant in the room is this flooring. One of the main reasons this house isn't selling is who likes green laminate flooring that looks like bamboo. It's a rough sell. It's a very rough sell. I believe they've already painted the family room, but as you can see, someone's slowly working here. So this is a downstairs bedroom, which is huge because a lot of people have, you know, mother-in-laws living with them and need a downstairs bedroom with a full bathroom. So this one was actually painted pink, which explains why they're being wise now and taking some steps to repaint. But again, great that you do paint. Paint's cheap. The problem is the flooring. People are gonna freak out about the flooring. All right, so as we just discussed, we have a full bathroom in here. So, you know, it's nice that they put in granite countertops, but you know, that's been out of style for a decade. So lovely that they spent the money on that upgrade, but worthless in this application. Again, we have the oak cabinetry, which we'll replace. So basically we'll rip this all out and either go with a drop-in vanity or just use the same shaker style cabinets that we have planned for the kitchen. Now the shower, you know, it's just a very simple, not even subway tile, but a very simple, you know, 2" by 2" brick tile. We can leave it. It's a secondary bathroom. It's not going to make too much of a difference. All right. Moving along this way, obviously light switch, no big deal. An incredibly antiquated alarm system, which we will just cover up. This is our laundry room area. Very simple for washer dryer hookup. Very simple. Nothing really going on here. In the garage, I mean, it's a garage. I don't know how interesting I can possibly make this for you, but it's a garage. Doesn't look like we experienced any real water damage. You can see that there are some lines from where the drywall sheets met. So it is possible that they did have some drywall damage from water damage years ago. You know, you do have a really odd placement for the garage door. That was an issue in the last one, was getting that mounted. So sometimes you have to go with the more modern garage doors that mount directly next to the garage door. But other than that, I mean, it's a real legitimate 3-car garage. Nothing too exciting to report here. All right, well, that pretty much commences the first floor. So we're gonna pan around and approach this from a different angle. Again, here was your pony wall. You know, the issue was just this step down. We could remove the pony wall, but again, you know, you have a little bit of a liability from this step down area. It's just a question of, is it worth putting the money into or not? It's not very expensive, but it's just a question. All right, so now what we typically do is we run a vinyl laminate throughout the entire house, including the stairs. This way it's a one-time cost. It's very resilient and we don't have to worry about replacing carpet ever. Now, we are missing one banister, so that's a very annoying part right there. So we're missing a ballast, so we just need to find a replacement ballast. But typically, we're just gonna paint the banister white and call it a day. And it's not gonna look 100% perfect because again, it's oak, but it is good enough. All right, so we will start off with the master suite. And let me tell you, you're about to see the worst bathroom design ever. So just like my other house, we have a mirror. The last one was a full length mirror, but hey, what's up everyone? I'm in my photographer costume today. Yeah, I don't know about the red tint. It's in disrepair. As you can see, when we come up a little bit closer, it's cracked. Yeah, it's hideous. So obviously we're gonna take care of that. Also, every single window here has been tinted. Not the greatest job. We'll probably remove the tint. Now the master suite is very large though. Very, very large, as you hopefully can tell. The other one had a little niche decorative area over there. Luckily, that's one less thing we have to worry about. Another design issue, it's not huge, but it's just unnecessary, is this area up here. I had that removed, just simple drywall cut, throw out. Just opens this up a little bit more. Feels a little less segregated, a little more modern. Okay, and again, sorry if this quality is not the best. There's no lights, no electricity in the house. Now we're getting to the good part. Okay, again, we're gonna replace, first of all, I don't know if you can tell, but these cabinets are only 36 inches. They're pretty low, very not modern. So we're gonna replace the cabinets and the countertop with quartz and shaker style cabinets. Obviously a little dated, so we'll put in some new drop-in decorative mirrors. And here's where the action is. Okay, nice that you have a standalone bathtub, but look at this. This is the most bizarre situation ever. Here is the shower. This is one reason why this house is very difficult to sell. This is the shower, and how do you get to the shower? You're gonna love this. You have to walk into the toilet. This is difficult. So now we are in the toilet, basically where I'd be sitting on the toilet. We have to close this door to reveal the shower. Then we can get in the shower. It's not the smallest, but to give you an idea, I mean, this right here is my height, 6'1". I can barely fit under the shower head. And again, I've been in worse, but it's a very, very, very small shower. Nowadays, people are less inclined to care about the bathtub, as long as there is a bathtub for children. So what I did in the last one, which if you click on the description below, you'll see there's other videos, is we actually just expanded the opening here and then made this kind of like a wet deck area. So effectively, we put glass, a pane of glass from here to about here, which creates a splash zone. And then you can just walk in from here and then turn right and go into the shower. I actually leave this alone, so if you do have pets, you could easily wash your pets in this wet deck area. It's actually really neat and was well received, but this transforms this into a usable space. All right. Now, the closet is actually nice. They did a custom built-in closet. There's no lighting, so again, I apologize for the video quality. But yeah, a little nice. So there we go. All right, through the French doors, I'll give you a nice little overview. Ooh, all right. Now let's check out the secondary bedrooms. Again, we have a little area here, you know. We could replace these or we could paint them. Cut it a couple corners by painting them. Certainly more affordable, but yeah, up to you, investor. All right, now in the secondary bathroom, we have the same basic tile, which is fine. We have the same issue with the oak cabinets and the antiquated granite counter surfaces. So we'll rip that all out, make this modern, make this desirable, make this nice. Looking fine here. Again, you know, we'll maybe re-grout and just clean this up a little bit. It's not bad. You know, you can see a tiny bit of mildew, but in general, you know, maybe fix this drain. Drain's not the nicest, but in general, we're good. Like with most homes, you can see, you know, there was some water damage that spilled out from the bathtub shower right there. So we'll get that taken care of, open up the wall a little bit, make sure we don't have anything severe going on. But that's it. All right, now for bedroom number 3. All right, again, this is a secondary bedroom, so there's not much excitement going on here. It's very, very basic. It's a normal sized bedroom. Unfortunately, we don't even have a ceiling fan, let alone recessed lighting. So, you know, for 150 bucks, we'll get someone to wire up a ceiling fan, $120 for a ceiling fan. Easy breezy and making it more desirable. Here we go, the final bedroom. Bedroom number 4, same issue, no ceiling fan, no recessed lighting. So we can easily remediate that problem. Here we are looking out the front of the property. Little neighborhood shot. All right. That wraps up the entire upstairs and actually wraps up the entire inside of the property. So let's just walk through the house, get a little view of the floor plan again. Last time we walked in from this way, so we'll go right. And let's check out this backyard. Obviously, the house has a pool and a spa. So in today's money, it would cost about $100,000 to do a backyard with a pool and spa, just because of the world that we are living in. All right, so let's head outside and see what we got. Now, the pool itself is in good condition. As you can see, we don't have any signs of plaster, cracking, or damage. So that's the most important part. Now, whether the pool light is working, we'll see. Obviously, the autofill must have some issues because they've got this being filled manually. You've got, it's a munchkin-sized jacuzzi. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually not that bad. I mean, you can still get 6 in here comfortably. Now, obviously, you can tell that we have stucco damage. Not too expensive. And the reality is this is because the water in Las Vegas is exceptionally hard. The lot line for the home behind it is probably up here. So whatever grass they have or plants, the water seeps through the wall and then it basically erodes at all the stucco. So that's why you're seeing that. Pretty simple. And most likely, you know, we could plant a few like hedges right there, some porticopis, just to give a little bit more privacy. All right, now coming down this side, I mean, we do have some really nice Mexican fan palms. Unnecessarily tall, not my favorite. They're a little messy, but you do have them. Now, over in this area, this is weird. This is very weird. I don't know if this is where you hide the bodies or what. I have no clue what the intent of this is, but I don't see any wiring. Again, I have no idea, but I would probably recommend making this a little grassy area, maybe some synthetic grass. This would be good for a pet. This would be good for kids. Just let's liven this up a little bit. But yeah, you have plenty of space over here in this patio area. So this is a good seating area. And again, here's another perspective for the backyard. So there's really no signs of any major damage. The house looks like it's been repainted relatively recently. You do notice a little bit of staining on the stucco over there. Not a big deal. The main issue as far as wear and tear is really just the flashing up there. I don't understand why they painted the entire house, but yet neglected to paint the flashing. That's kind of an odd one, but I digress. All right, having done that, let's see if we can check out the pool equipment. Hopefully this gate isn't locked. This is kind of neat. You know, as a landlord, you don't exactly want pets, but this is kind of neat because it's quarantined off, so you could have this as a dog run if you wanted to. Now we have the pool equipment. So right here we have the pool pump, definitely old, but higher quality. You have a very small filter, but you have the filter. And then of course, right here we have our pool heater, which hopefully is operable, but looks good enough. They did the landscaping with the rocks here. We do have the original air conditioners. And other than that, this returns us back to the garage. Well, that really commences this video, guys. Again, like I told you, I have already remodeled this property before, so I know exactly what we're getting at, and I know roughly what the cost will be. There's just some elective measures that any potential investor can choose to do or not do. But I really think this is a fantastic property in a fantastic neighborhood. And while they're priced at $500,000, if you can get this for $450,000, put say $50,000 back into it, you're into the house for $500,000. It's like a brand new home, and the comp's $600,000. So yeah, I think this one pencils out all day long. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to reach me. All the information I'm sure I've put in the video multiple times, and I'm sure we've got my information in the description below. So contact me and I'll give you a little more info and see how this works for you. Thank you, and enjoy the next one.